Hey everybody, Jason Schultz, and I am taking the place of Ron Stone tonight for our every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. We go live, Outlawed with Ron Stone. Our goal is to recap last weekend's events, what should have been, Sweet Springs, Montgomery City, and Humboldt, Iowa. So we'll be talking about that tonight. I encourage everybody to get on their phone and get the Outlaw app downloaded if you haven't done that yet. And that's what I'm going to be using tonight. Ron's not with us tonight. He's on his way to Britt, Iowa, and he messaged me about 5:30 and said he was going to be stuck, and we have to have pretty good internet to do the show. So I don't know if we had any guests lined up for tonight or not, and we knew this was going to happen throughout the summer where we'd get really busy, and we're getting into fair season now where it's almost like a pull every night of the week. So I need your help tonight to make the show engaging, okay? So I'm going to ask lots of questions on here, and you're going to do that. So I can't until the 20th of August for my dad and my sister to go to Thunder by the River. So I will be in Thunder by the River. And the video warming up, that was my buddy's 4-1 tractor, Well Spent. He pulls up here in Wisconsin. He also works on the Remedy. And allegedly, we're going to the dyno this week down to Hart's Diesel to work to get the motor on the dyno. And then that means we'll be out pulling next week. And I finally get to show off my Extreme Performance wrap to the pulling world. And I'm super excited for that. So I need your help tonight, everybody, please, with comments, different things like that. Comments, questions, things you want to talk about. The one thing I want to do is pick your favorite Outlaw class. And if you follow the Outlaws, put in the top 3, top 5, 6 or 7 trucks, tractors in that class that you think are doing so far. Maybe it's a points race. Maybe somebody's got 3 wins in a row, but tell some stories on there and let's see what we got, see what we're dealing with. So the first thing I wanted to do was I want to bring up the Outlaw Facebook page. If you don't follow us on Facebook, we're live on YouTube right now. We're live on Beer Money. We're live on the Outlaw page. We're live on a couple different ones. And again, if you're just joining us, this is Outlawed with Ron Stone every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. Ron is the official announcer of the Outlaws. He's the main announcer. They have more than one official announcer, but Ron is the main voice behind the mic with the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pulling Association. So I am going to key up. I'm going to share the Facebook page here with you so you can see that. And let's see what's going on the Facebook page lately. So this is a video that I had made for Rock Valley, Iowa. Took some video, different things like that. If you haven't checked that out yet. Hey, Lloyd. So for those of you that are looking for some videos and stuff like that, I got a lot of video and pictures out at Rock Valley. That was the one pull I've been able to attend so far this summer, along with Dubuque. And if you go to YouTube or I've been trying to post stuff on the Outlaw page and Beer Money as well for some more videos. So that's up on the page. Kyler Berry was in Montgomery City, Missouri. We had Tony Wortman on last week, but these are some of the pictures he took. So if you go to the Outlaw page, you can click on these pictures and go through them just like I am. And you probably, this is great about Facebook. You click on his name, you go, and here's a whole thing of all the Montgomery City pictures. So he's got all of them on here. So Limited Pro Stock, that's my favorite class because of the Remedy. And then you can see all the cool pictures that Kyle took. So look at the dirt and flying. It looks like a power track. Holy crap. This is, I think Randy Stuckenschneider won this poll, if I remember correctly. Do I remember correctly? I think I do. Except I don't see his tractor yet. There it is. I think Randy won on Friday night. So, but yeah, look at that track looked like it was taking power. So, but that's how you do that. That's what's great about Facebook. You can click around and stuff like that. Dale, my daughter loves a Remedy. I want to surprise her. Where could I take her to see a pull? I know for sure I'm gonna be at the State Fair and in Wisner. I'm gonna be out some in August before then, but I don't know exactly which pulls. I need to know where you live too, Dale, to see that as well. So let's get off of Kyler's page, go back to the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pulling page. Oh, there's that video. Jason Wilkie took some great photos as well. These were taken in Montgomery City again. So again, click on these pictures, bang, see all your favorite Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pullers. and away you go. And that's what's great about Facebook. That's why I encourage everybody to check that stuff out all the time. There is, I think, honestly, a live stream for every single Outlaw poll at outlawpolling.tv. And then what they always do is they call a live look-in. So they'll put out on Facebook to let people know there's a poll going on. And then they'll say, hey, this is where you can jump in right away. These are kind of fun to watch. So they jumped into, which poll is this here? 24th. So that was either Sweet Springs or Humboldt was Friday. Yeah, this must have been Sweet Springs then. I think that was the only one Saturday night, the 24th. Yep, because Humboldt and Montgomery City were both on the 23rd. So Dodgeville is where we live. Okay, I will get that for you, Dale. I will get that for you. Just different things on here. Here's a live video that Dave Delson did. I'm very proud of him. He's starting to show his live streaming ability. Live streams are fun. Social media loves live streams. They're live, they're raw, and they push them to the top of the streams for the algorithm. So if you're a puller or a fan, do more live streams. Go live on Instagram, go live on TikTok, go live on Facebook, and put that stuff out there and put it out there. Dave did a really, really nice job on this video, showing the starting line and different things like that. Super proud of him
here
for
tonight.
this.
We can enjoy it.
This was from Humboldt last Friday night. Sometimes the cell phone service isn't perfect, but Thomas says your favorite class is light super. Well, Tom, give me your favorite light super tractors from the Outlaws. Type them in the comments. That's what I want to know.
Is Red Rock going to beat you guys tonight, or like who's going to win? What's that?
That's fun, Dave. See, Dave's having fun with the pullers.
It's Chad's chance to win tonight, ain't it? His turn? Yeah.
So this is a cool video. It's fun to go back and watch all this stuff. You need to go to the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pulling page every day because you don't see every single post that the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pullers post because Facebook doesn't show you every single one of them. A Facebook page is not like a website. A Facebook page is more like Facebook puts on your timeline what they think you want to see. Instagram puts on your timeline what they think you want to see. So if you're not checking it out, you may not see all the posts on here. That's why it's good to go to the pages and scroll down through here. So here's a live look in at another poll. This could have been Humboldt or this could have been Montgomery City. And there's some people asking about the Roku app on here. And you can see the stats. I mean, 18,000 people this reached, this video. The update on the pit gate address. This one reached 2,300 people. So you can see what's working and what's not working. And again, the Red Power team, they kicked up an extra $3,500 for Humboldt. That post reached over 3,000 people. So that's what's great about Facebook. And I want everybody to be checking that out every day. So let's see here. I'm going to get the old Outlaw app out right now. We're going to go over our classes. If anybody has any questions, please type them into the comments. Anything you want me to look up or talk about tonight, please do. I do not think we have any guests lined up tonight. So yeah, you're stuck with me for a little bit. So could be worse though. Could be just Ron. That was a joke, by the way, in case somebody's getting sensitive. Outlaw. That's the app. It's free. You need to use it. And let's go to lineups and results. On the app, we're going to go to, let's see, what do we got first? We're going to go to Humboldt, Iowa. So Friday night, we had 3 classes. The Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pullers did. Naturally aspirated 2-wheel drive trucks. Hot Iron was first at 371.94. Slightly Twisted was second at 371.19. Twisted Sister was third at 365. Raging Red was 364. Welfare Express 318. And the Dirt Diva was 270. Again, all this is right on the app. Super easy to use. You'll love it. Super Farms, Sunday, Chad Weisenkamp for Hooper, Nebraska was 360.53, beat Brule Buck by 3 inches. Chad Andrews from Bearsford, South Dakota went 360.23, and then Dakota Deer was third at 359.81. And we had 10 Super Farms there Friday night in Humboldt, Iowa. And then Unlimited Super Stocks, last one standing, John Hoffman, Dunlop, Iowa, went 311.33. Deer Fever, Gary Whip went 289. Midnight Mistress, Alan Ulmer went 287. Again, all that, you guys, is right there on the app. And it's live results throughout the events, too. So check that out. Moving on to Friday night in Montgomery City, Missouri. I'm going to read out the top 3 in each class. Light Super Stocks, The Weapon, 315. Eleanor, 301. Grand River Deer, Chuck Schluter, 300. Those are your top three. So Ulmer, Schluter in the light supers. Light limited pro stocks, second. Hand Smoke, Michael McCurdy from Middletown, Missouri, was first at 337. The Demon Deer, Mark Wiggins, was second at 333.48. And Spare Time, Brady Gosler out of Utah, Iowa at 327.14. Limited pro stocks, Family Feud. I touched on that a little bit earlier. 306.5, Randy Stuckenschneider was first. No Green, No Glory. Joe Moriando out of Mount Vernon, Missouri, was second at 305.82, so less than a foot back. And then High Stakes Horsepower, Gary Barrett from Ravenna at 303.74. There was your top three. This video is some video from Rock Valley, in case anybody's wondering. Pro stocks, Friday night, Montgomery City, Missouri. Gangrene, Gray Porter won at 316. Gone, Cody Yarrick was number 2 at 311. Lotta Green, Kyle Karstens out of Parkhurst, Kansas, was 310.93. 5 inches ahead of Bulletproof Buck, Clint Medding for fourth. Pro stock four-wheel drive trucks, Bipolar was number 1 at 333.93. Bad News was 332.34. Troublemaker, 326.54. That's Brett Stamps from Newmarket, Iowa. That's a pro stock four-wheel drive trucks. Four-wheel drives, the mod trucks. Unfinished Business, Josh Mazer from St. Joseph, Missouri, was first at 340.07. Foxy Lady, Charlie Miller, was second at 330.62. And Risky Business, Joe Claypool, was third at 325.15. Again, that was your top three in the four-wheel drive truck class. And then we had two-wheel drives in Montgomery City, Missouri as well. Second Chance, David Barnett was first at 338. Whippet, Donald Nelson was second at 323. And Pro Designs, 319. Trevor Fitzsimmons out of Macon, Missouri. So a lot of Macon, Missouri, Texas, a lot of Missouri and Texas trucks in the two-wheel drive truck class. 14 trucks in all. Again, all at the Outlaw app. I remember super correctly, super easy. Do I remember correctly? Some outlawpulling.tv here. Watch some videos while we're yakking. And any questions, any comments, please type it in here about the Outlaw truck and tractor pullers, and I will answer that the best I can for you. Every Tuesday night, Ron Stone is our main man on this show. This is what outlawpulling.tv looks like. Super easy to navigate. Let's show some Sweet Springs here. I'm going to turn the sound off so you can hear my beautiful voice. We'll zoom ahead a little bit to get some pulling action. So leave that playing while I'm yakking. Again, I'm on the Outlaw app. Our Outlaw sponsors are scrolling on the bottom. You're at home watching. Sweet Springs, Missouri. And that's what we're showing up here on the board right now. Pro Stocks four-wheel drive. I'm going to read off your top three. Troublemaker again, Brett Stamps in the top three. Bipolar, Keith Hammonds, 302. Fool's Fortune, Sean Shipp out of Henley, Missouri, was third at 295.18. How many do we have in that class? 13 Pro Stock 4x4s. Two-wheel drive trucks, Sweet Springs, Missouri. Pro Designs, Trevor Fitzsimmons goes 1 at 354. Thumper, Timothy Mikowski from LaGrange, Texas, goes 2 at 353, so he was less than a foot back. And then Gunsmoke, Robert Sychek out of Columbus, Texas, was third at 350.76. 13 two-wheel drive trucks in Sweet Springs, Missouri. Limited Pro Stocks, Ken Summers. Colorblind, Buckner, Missouri, 322.18. High Stakes Horsepower was 316.85. That's Gary Barrett. And Goliath, Jared Wortman out of Montgomery City, Missouri. Had their hometown poll the night before, finished third at 312.39. And there was 12 4.1 limited pros in there. Can't wait to get the remedy out and play with those guys. Light Super Stocks, Eleanor was number 1 at 331.4. The Weapon was 2 at 322.8. And Yellow Fever, Derek Ott, was third at 284.79. How many of those did we have? 12 Light Super Stocks. Pro Stock Tractors, Gangrene, won again. Back-to-back nights there. 332.78, Gray Porter. Let's Go, Doug Sabata out of Diagonal, Iowa, was second at 331.58. And a foot separated top three Pro Stocks Saturday night in Sweet Springs, Missouri. Bulletproof Buck, Clint Medding, Nordheim, Texas, was number 3. So let's update points as well. I'm going to go to the season standings. So according to the app, Your leader in the two-wheel drive truck class right now is Gunsmoke Robert Sychek at 171. Thumper is in second at 164. And Pro Design, Trevor Fitzsimmons, is in third at Macon, Missouri at 162. Every puller gets points for how they finish at the pole, and it's a season-long thing. That's what I love about point races, because sometimes you can get into a hook where you have first hook or you have last hook, or the track gets better or the track gets worse, or you have the track that during sunset or something like that. Points over the course of a season, points even that out. You're going to have some good draws. You're going to have some bad draws, and that's what a points race does for you. Four-wheel drive trucks, unfinished business. Josh Razor is in the lead at 129. Foxy Ladies in second at 126 right now. Thumper four-wheel drives in third at 117 right now. That's my dog Logan barking in the background. Naturally aspirated two-wheel drive trucks. Hot Iron Mike Crowley is number one at 54 points. Twisted Sisters in second. That's Dustin Van Beek at 53. Then Terry Van Beek's in third at 51 points right now. Pro 4x4s. Rat Trap is number one. Garden City, Missouri. I took a video of their Sweet Pete. They have a good-looking rig and truck at Rock Valley. I found that video. I took a video of that and put that up on the Outlaw page back there. So Rat Trap's in lead at 163. Chain Stretchers in second right now at 161. Bipolar is tied for second at 161. Hauling Grass is tied for second right now at 161 as well. So tough points battle in there. So I'm going to scroll ahead of our beautiful sponsor, Case IH, here and get back to pulling for you. They're speaking of Rat Trap. Okay, so we're going to switch over the tractor classes now. Red Edge 2 in the 3200 Pro Field is in the lead right now at 109.5 points. We must have had a tie somewhere or a rain out. Deer Cruiser's in second at 98.5. So Gary Kavanaugh's got a pretty big lead right now. And she said no. Tyler Franklin's tied for second right now in our 3,200 pound Pro Field. I think that's 3,200. That's not pounds. That's probably RPMs. Diesel Supers, Born Green and Taylor Van Beek. Extreme Pleasure are tied for first right now at 104. They're the only two tractors that have made all the hooks so far. So they're in a tight battle for first and second right now. Light Limited Pros, One Mean Farmer, Roger Rui has a 20-point lead over Andrew Meister in the Dirt Slinging Demonstrator right now. And then Demon Deer's in third. And your points, Light Limited Pros. Limited Pro Stocks, High Stakes Horsepower, Gary Barrett's in first right now at 174. Tyler Paddock is in second at 163 with In Too Deep. And Sibling Rivalry, Daley Paulson in third at 162. Light Superstocks, The Weapon, Mark Ulmer, 190. Eleanor, Mark Ulmer, 175. And Under Construction, Ryan Boyson in third at 159. See, Pro Stocks, top three right now. Gangrene, Gray Porter, Mercer, Missouri at 178. Bulletproof Buck, and Gangrene just swept the weekend. So they probably just moved ahead of Clint because I thought Clint was in the points ahead last weekend. Bulletproof Bucks in second at 177. Bullwagon, Connor Medding, last year's point champion, in third at 172. Those are your Pro Stock top three in points. Again, all this is on the app, guys. It's super easy. You click on event standings and season standings, and away you go. So Super Farm, Red Rock is in the lead at 232. 1 point lead over Chad Weisenkamp. And then Dakota Deer's 8 points back. Out of Beersford, South Dakota at 224. Unlimited Superstock Tractors, who's winning that? Deer Factor, Taylor Craig, Lincoln, Nebraska, is in first right now at 154. Somebody's messaging the Facebook page right now wanting to know about classes for Brit. So maybe they're watching the show. Or maybe they should go to the app. Trying to be funny. Deer Fever's in second at 149. Deer Commander's in third at 140. Hoffman's in fourth. And then our modified classes, Light Limited Mods. The Warhawks at 27. Foreign Affairs is at 26. Frequent Flyer is in third at 25. And then the mod tractors. Who do we got? Whedon. Texas Bullwhip. Donald Nelson's in the lead at 125. Twisted Whip's in second at 121. Sweet Pain. Mr. Craig Ulmer's in third. Oh, he's actually tied for third with River Rat, Wayne Longnecker. So those are your season standings. Again, on the app. Everything that you need is on the app. Upcoming polls, different things like that. So speaking of upcoming polls, I want to go there next. And Ron is not with us tonight because he's on his way to Britt, Iowa, and somebody's actually messaging the page right now looking for classes. So Britt, Iowa, we have two-wheel drives, four-wheel drives, 540 Light Pros, Light Limited Pros, and the modified tractors. 5 classes, Wednesday, July 28th, 6:30 p.m. in Britt, Iowa. And hopefully Ron will be able to do some live videos from there when he gets there. Then Sac City, Iowa is Thursday night, July 29th. They have two-wheel drives, diesel super stocks, light limited pros, mods, and super farms. So they have 5 classes as well. And let's see, there's directions on the app and everything. I know you can't see it that close, but I'm telling you, this app is slick. Anybody could use it, even people like my dad. Sac City starts at 7 o'clock on Thursday night. Corydon, Iowa, Friday, July 30th, has 7 p.m. start time. Two-wheel drive trucks, four-wheel drive trucks, limited pro stocks, mods, and pro stocks. That's a big show. Pawnee City, Friday night. So we got 2 hooks Friday night. Pawnee City, Nebraska has diesel supers, light limited pros, light supers, pro 4x4, super farm, unlimited supers. So they split it up nice there. That'll be a really good show for everybody. And then Saturday, July 31st, Concord, Nebraska has the 540 light pros, the diesel supers, light limited mods, light supers, super farms, unlimited super stocks. That starts at 7 o'clock. Again, all this is on the app. I'm going to continue to say that over and over again. And then Indianola, Iowa is Saturday as well, 7 p.m. They have two-wheel drives, limited pro stocks, pro 4x4s, and the pro stock trucks. So those are your upcoming events here on there. So State Fair is coming up. I know everybody's jacked up about that for the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pullers, Tuesday and Wednesday. I believe the tickets were pre-sold there. You'll have to check on that as well. See if there's any news on the website that I should be sharing with all of you. If anybody has any questions, comments, thoughts, words of encouragement, anything like that, please type that into the comments, and I will check that out for you. News. Yeah, nothing on the news thing. The shop is on there. The puller is on there. All the different things you can do at the Outlaw Truck, outlawpulling.com. I'm gonna throw that comment. I'm gonna throw this link into the comment. Check out the website. It's a beautiful website. All the information that you need to be successful with the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pullers. So, I don't know what else to say tonight, guys. I've been yakking for a little bit, at least 25 minutes. I think I'm just gonna queue up some video from Sweet Springs. I'm gonna let you watch that for a while. And hopefully Ron can go live from Britt, Iowa and check everything out for everybody. Turn the sound up. Make sure it's working properly.
Next puller.
There it is. It's working properly. So
Defending
have a good night.
champion.
Thanks for watching Outlawed with Ron Stone. I stepped in tonight for Mr. Stone because he's busy doing Outlaw things. Have a great night. Enjoy some outlawpulling.tv.
Had a tough go of it last night. Tough track over at Montgomery City. Derek ended up 8th last night out of 12 trucks over at the Montgomery County Fair. Currently, Holland Grass sits in the number 4 spot in points. Only 3 points out of the lead. That's how close this class is. In the 4th position, only 3 points out of the lead. .99 feet, the distance to beat. Brett Stamps, the troublemaker. Chevrolet sits atop the field right now. Defending points champion out of Seneca, Missouri. This is Derek Brown. Holland Grass. He's a landscaper, runs a landscaping company. Burns it in there. I don't think it's enough. We'll find out. You're going to be close. Going to be right in there in that third Possibly second. We'll see. 293.26, 293.26 puts him in the number 3 spot. Two to go. Nathan Breheim set to go next. Out of Sedalia, Missouri. Chevrolet pickup called Breaking Loose. Chevrolet in the lead. Ford is going to get the last say. Loretta Selman, the Rat Trap Ford, will be the last hook right after Nathan Breheim. Rolls the slack out of the chain. Turn him loose. Nathan Breheim out of Sedalia. Not going to get there. Pretty wicked little Case IH here. VP Racing Fuels, the official spec fuel of the Outlaws, used in every single Outlaw pulling vehicle, whether it be diesel fuel, whether it be methanol, ethanol, gasoline, or water. Water injection systems, all provided by VP Racing Fuels. Mark Ulmer, Minnow, South Dakota, the weapon. The man cross-tracked up here about 230 feet. Not so sure he didn't do that on purpose. All these pullers come out and walk the track before the show. 3:15.63. He moves into the lead with that hook. The weapon goes number 1. Give him a round of applause as Mark Ulmer sits 1 and 2 right now. .63 feet for Mark Ulmer and the weapon. Brian Gerlich out of Berger, Missouri, the family tradition.
Got to beat 326.9 to take the lead. Brian Gerling with a nice hook. .326.37, 326.37. He was knocking on the door. Currently puts him in the number 3 spot. Schaefer Oil and specialized lubricants designed with high-quality base oils and an additive package designed to make every vehicle keep its cool better while producing more power and reducing wear. Check them out at SchaeferOil.com. Also, stop down and see your Schaefer rep down there by the souvenir trailer. He'd love to talk to you. Might even have something to give away over there, a hat or a koozie or maybe a Schaefer oil funnel. SchaeferOil.com. Been around since 1839. Corey Schluter out of Carrollton, Missouri, the barn burner, John Deere. Oh, this team has been fighting with this tractor all season long. As Chuck goes up, Dad Chuck goes up, sprays a little more ether in there to get a little more heat inside that power plant. Hoping to get those turbos spooled up. Couldn't get it spooled up the last couple of hooks. Honestly, looked like it was doing exactly the same thing. These guys come out here with 4 tractors tonight, the Schluter team. Talking to them last week after the Thursday night show in Ottawa, Iowa. Thought they knew what the problem was going to go back and try to fix it. Need a pull off on the spectator side. Doggone. All right, Andrew Meister coming out of West Point, Nebraska. Be up in West Point in August. And County Fair up there. Corey Schluter, doggone it, I know you're frustrated. They'll get it figured out. That tractor, when it is running right, is tough to beat. It is one screw. Andrew Meister choosing to hang to that left side. Trying to get past the John Deere of Lucas Sievertson, who sits in the lead at 326.9. 319.29. 319.29 feet. Andrew coming off a third place hook. A 17 tractor field last Saturday in David City, Nebraska, the Butler County Fair. And there's 17 in the class tonight as well. Big class of light limited pros. Chuck Schluter, the Grand River Deer. This tractor originally campaigned by Clem Schluter. Was originally a super farm / light super stock. These guys moved a lot of weight, he said, in their younger days. Go from a 6,000 pound class to a 9,200 pound class. Chuck Schluter making a nice hook. .05 feet, 300.05 for Chuck Schluter, the Grand River Deer. All right, rundown of the light super stock division. We'll give you the top 10 in the class, starting with 10th place goes to Chad Carroll, the Levy Leaper. Your number 9 tractor is Chuck Lee in Rawhide. In the number 8 spot is Dean Carroll, the Salt River Savage. Coming in 7th out of Unionville, Jason Valentine with Fool's Gold. Matthew Vogelsmeyer, the Punk Express, goes 6th. In 5th, out of Ottawa, Iowa, Ryan Boyson with Under Construction. The number 4 tractor is Chuck Schluter with the Barn Buddy out of Carrollton. In 3rd is Chuck Schluter as well with the Grand River Deer out of Carrollton, Missouri. The number 2 spot goes to Mark Ulmer with Eleanor out of Minnow, South Dakota. And 1st place goes to Mark Ulmer as well with the Weapon. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to our light super stock drivers. Greg Shoei out of Herman, Missouri. Showtime, Alice Chalmers. Kurt Shoei goes 289.88 feet, 289.88. Folks, you get a chance, stop down and see Delton and the family down there at the souvenir trailer. Got a lot of new design T-shirts and hats down there. And pretty much anything that pertains to diesel or diesel pickups or semis, Delton's got a hat or a T-shirt with that logo on it. He's also got a good supply of Frosted Frog coolers and tumblers. Frosted Frog, one of our sponsors for 2021. Frosted coolers come in pretty much every color of the rainbow, plus many designs in camouflage, many colors and designs in camouflage. Check them out at frostedfrog.com, the coolest cooler.
At Frosted Frog, our mission is to offer quality, durable, reasonably priced coolers suitable for any occasion. They come in a variety of sizes that are perfect for everything, from vacations, social gatherings, fun summer events, to the toughest conditions of a hard day. So stay frosty by visiting our website, www.frostedfrog.com, and choose from the great variety of colors and sizes we carry today.
Molly Edmeister out of Bennington, Nebraska, the Never Say Never Case IH coming up. Young lady behind the wheel. We've got a few lady drivers here tonight. This is the first of several lady drivers we have pulling. So, ladies, you got to help her out. Bold enough to IH black and pink. And this tractor is running really good as of late. Fair Valley Performance and Repair, diesel fuel injection and turbocharger service. Check them out at fvpdiesel.com. Molly Edmeister. Never say never. Nice hook for Molly. Had to get past 326.9 to take the lead. $315.03 for Molly Edmeister. And Never Say Never puts her in the number 6 spot right now in this big class of light limited pros. All right, I might be a little late at telling you this, but you can buy some ear protection down at the souvenir trailer. He does have ear protection available. As we will begin to start making some noise here on that spectator side. And quite honestly, it's only going to get louder from here on out on that side. These trucks are pretty loud. The next class of trucks is even louder. The last class of trucks over there are going to be the loudest. So just forewarning you here. These Pro Stock 4x4s are limited to 485 cubic inches. Must run a cast iron block. The bore centers on those blocks, the bore spacing no larger than 4.9 inches. They run a single carburetor. First puller, Dave Walters of Tater Wagon. Now, Dave is the first puller. Dave Walters out of Villisca, Iowa. The truck's called the Tater Wagon 2. He may very well opt out of that run. First puller has the option. If you've seen how he took off, looked almost like he broke the right front axle right off the bat. He just didn't get a hold down there. He jumped on it a little too hard, a little too fast. So he very well may turn that down and use his option and come back. We'll see. He's talking to the 300-foot official right now. 325.98. 325.98. All right, he's going to keep it. 325. 325.98. Brady Gosler out of Ute, Iowa. John Deere called Spare Time. Currently the John Deere of Lucas Sievertson, called Grandpa's Dream, out of Manila, Iowa, is your number one tractor. $327.14 for Brady Gosler, and that will move the chains. He'll move into the lead as he inches past Lucas Sievertson by 24 hundredths of 1 foot. 24 hundredths of a foot, about 3 inches. These Pro Stock pickups running a single carburetor, no turbochargers or blowers. They have to run gasoline. They have to run DOT stamped tires, 33 inches tall, 12.5 inches wide. John Zerjav, Honest John. John Zerjav Chevrolet called Honest John out of New Florence, Missouri. .79. He comes up short. A lot of throttle at the line, but not a lot of traction to be had. You can bet the other drivers are watching and seeing how these pullers early in the class are hooking. They will adjust their driving style. Their tactics will change when they come up here and pull. You might see a little more clutch being used to get them a little further down the track, let the tires get hooked up. Michael McCurdy out of Middletown, Missouri. International called Secondhand Smoke. New leader in the class, Brady Gosler, just went number one at 327.14. Michael McCurdy going to do a little deer hunting right now. Going to try to bag a buck in the form of Brady Gosler's Spare Time. This one's called Secondhand Smoke. Nice hook. Give a round of applause. Michael McCurdy just very well may have bagged a buck. Had to beat 327.14. He goes 337.25. Give a round of applause. Michael McCurdy, secondhand smoke out of Middletown, Missouri. Just moved the chains, moved the leader mark in a big way with that pull. That international was set on kill. Chevrolet at the line right now. Out of Green City, Missouri. Keith Hammond's bipolar, 3-time consecutive points champion in 2017, 18, and 2019. This is one tough truck in its pro stock division. The bipolar machine out of Green City, Missouri, trying to move into that number one spot. Had to beat 325.98. He goes 333.93 to take over the top spot. Give a round of applause. Got about 4 tractors to go here in the light limited pro stock class. The Missouri Mule, Alan Schreier, should be coming up next. He'll be followed by the Demon Deer. Offroadbelts.com. Belts to power everything from a vacuum cleaner to an oil rig, from a lawnmower to a combine. Offroadbelts.com. No matter what your machine is, give them a call. Tell them your part number. Tell them what the belt goes to, the model of machine, make and model. They'll deliver a belt directly to your door. Offroadbelts.com. Alan Schreier, the Missouri Mule, John Deere. $325.18, 325.18 feet. First 3 trucks were Chevrolets. Pretty hot running forward right here, the Rat Trap. Marty Selman out of Garden City, Missouri. These pro stock pickups have to run gasoline. They run VP Racing Fuels Q16. That's 116 octane racing fuel. Marty Selman, the Rat Trap Ford. The Rat Trap trying to get past that Chevy of Keith Hammond's. 333.93, the mark to be. 324.96 feet. Puts him in the number 3 spot for right now. 12 trucks in this Pro Stock pickup class. Check the working now. Check 1, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2. No. We need our sound guy up here. Sound guy. Our sound engineer. We need you up here at the stage. All right. Back to the top of the list. Mark Wiggins, as we get down to the last few tractors in the class, we saw him hook as the first puller. We reset the sled after the second tractor. Those 2 tractors are coming back right now. Currently number 3 in points out of Prairie City, Iowa, the Demon Deer. Mark Wiggins getting after it. That John Deere means business. .333.48 to take the lead. I got you. I thought he took the lead. I got all excited. Second place. Moved into second place at 333.48. Yeah, the leader sits out there at 337.25. My wire's getting all tangled up in my chair. Toby Vanderpool, the chain stretcher out of Indianola, Iowa. Early on in that pass, you heard the throttle, him pull back on the throttle. He was backpedaling it, trying to get it to hook up. He saw the RPM on the tack, tried to backpedal it, try to get those tires to slow down just a little bit to get a hold of the track. He goes 314.29. Current points leader in the class, Roger Rui, out of Herman, Nebraska. Case IH calls it One Mean Farmer. Michael McCurdy, secondhand smoke, sits out front at 337.25. Roger Rui goes left of center, looking for a little traction. I think he's going to come up short. .313.07. There should be one tractor left in this light limited pro stock class waiting on Seth Shackelford. Up in smoke out of Centerview, Missouri, down by Warrensburg. Pro stock pickup side, the Sin Wagon. Lady driver, Nicole Strange. Out of New Virginia, Iowa. First Dodge we've seen all night. It is the only Mopar, the only Dodge in the class. As well as the only female driver. Ladies, got to help her out. Spotting the sled over there on the far left side. Went after the big gear, not enough power to spin it. Not enough power to going to come up short. Cole Strange goes 266.27. Michael McCurdy, secondhand smokes, got one bullet to dodge here. The International of Seth Shackelford up in smoke out of Centerview, Missouri. Going to be the last hook of the class before we go to the limited pro stock, the 9,500 limited pros. A history of success starts with the consistent yield potential of DeKalb brand corn, featuring exclusive genetics, whole farm solutions, and unmatched dealer support to help you realize the future of performance. DeKalb is a proud sponsor of the Outlawed Truck and Tractor Pulling Association. Check them out at dekalb.com. Here we go. Last hook in the light limited pro stock division. Seth Shackelford up in smoke, trying to get past the mark set by secondhand smoke. That's all she wrote. .48, 302.48 for Shackelford. Okay. Right after this pickup, we're going to have a word from our sponsor, Schaefer Oil. Defending 2020 points champion Derek Brown taking a shot with the Holland Grass Chevrolet. We've got the president of Schaefer Oil and Schaefer Specialized Lubricants, Larry Hofstetter, that's here, would like to say a few words, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Ron. I want to welcome everyone to this event, a tractor and truck pull event with Outlaw. Schaefer is honored and blessed to be a partnership with Outlaw, and this is a great event. And we look forward to doing this for many, many years. Schaefer is 182 years old, an American-made company, still American-made, and we're all right out of St. Louis, Missouri. So we build products that last for these tractors and trucks that are built to last. And I appreciate being here.
Absolutely, Larry. We appreciate it. And I always highlight the fact that you guys have been in business since 1839. You've been doing something right, obviously, all these years.
Well, the doing it right is building a product that makes this equipment last longer so everyone can have more fun in it, especially while we're pulling this weekend.
Well, I tell you what, I've heard a lot of testimonials, and I'm actually switching to Schaefer's myself in my personal vehicles. So we appreciate it. Schaefer's a great company, ladies and gentlemen. They're based right here in the Show Me State. Check them out at SchaeferOil.com. Larry, we appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
There's two types of drivers out there. Drivers who know how to protect their investment and drivers who don't. Car owners who know how to get more miles per gallon and owners who don't. We're talking people who know their Schaefer and people who don't. Which one are you? From cars to trucks to diesel workhorses, whatever you drive, there's a Schaefer synthetic oil for you. Do you know your Schaefer? Ask for it at an automotive retailer near you. There's two types of drivers out there. Drivers who know how to protect their investment
First hook of the class. Now this puller, Outlaw rules in a restart situation. Jerry will not get the option, but he will be the first puller. Jerry Katzenberg. Now class as we restart. Slow the box down just a little bit. Didn't put less weight in it, just make the box go up a little bit slower so the weight hits them a little farther down the track. We got any Ford fans here tonight? Ford people, where you at? Chevrolet. Last Ford in the class. Help him out. His name's Miles Jumps out of Mound City, Missouri. Calls his pickup noise complaint. .316.80, 316.8 for Miles Jumps. All right, let's turn the 4-1 loose. Tyler Paddock is